Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Sorry, hi. Hey. Hey. Who up being normal? I'm so excited for today's stream. My energy is extreme and verbose. I don't have my bracelets on. Who am I? It's giving Pixie, it's giving Sunny, it's giving Seb. I know! 2 weeks until you're hiding, oh my god! Nico, welcome, welcome. Hi Oliver, hi Magical, hi Cece, hi Caleb. Hello every pony. Let me fix the thumbnail real quick before I forget. Yeah, I'm assuming it did that thing again. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? I have not liked Katy Perry for a long time, ever since that fricked up American Idol moment, but she's the plastic bag. She's the plastic bag. I saw one of my friends just share this the other day and I was like, oh my god. What am I doing? Thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail! Hi Baby Shark Art! Hi Grace! Missed you, just watched your show video yesterday. It was amazing. Yay! Thank you so much. Yay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Content. Live. Why won't it show me being live right now? Yes, I just posted a little Instagram. I think my final Instagram promo for the PEI show. Feels good, and I finally filmed. I've been really struggling with burnout and capacity and like, oh my god, I got on like half of my makeup and tried to film on Thursday and then like had a breakdown and cried it all off. And then yesterday I was very productive and successful, epic slay. Aiden, hi! Bonk, 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 bonk. Wonderful to see you. To internet see you? God, I truly cannot be reading this. There's no way these contacts are my prescription. I think my new optometrist is yanking my leg, because I truly cannot read anything. Oh, so surreal. I've been here since before fashion school, and now you're just had a whole show. That's so crazy. You're so sweet. It took me a while. But she happened, slowly blooming. The greatest flowers must be fertilized for eons. Your wall looks amazing. Thank you. I love and hate it. I don't know. I'm very I think I've done some really awful gallery walls in my day. Okay? I think the one on our yellow wall currently, it makes me so upset. It literally makes me upset. I should redo that. There's just always a million other things, and I was like, oh, I want to put this up so I can film in front of it, which I did for the video yesterday, and it looks so cute. Can I show you the frame? Oh, no, I can't. I was gonna, like, flip it horizontally and be like, look, you get the vision, but it won't let me flip it horizontal. Ooh, was just talking to Oliver about how much I love the purple wall. Hee hee hee. Right? And then you can see the purple against the pink, almost kind of sort of barely. This is my diploma from fashion school. This is, you can't see it. This is ponies. This is my Pinkie Pie conspiracy board. This is Weird Alfred. Bonk. This is, my Purikura with Charla, of Charla in Japan, and also Sophie of Peach Milky. This is my Pinkie Pie art that I put sideways because it flips up and down, and I couldn't pick the sad or the happy. This is literally a card that came with, I think, a Lazy Oaf order, but anyway, I just needed something to stick there. I will probably change whatever is in here at some point. This is a really cute print I've had for a while. So you should, the way that I'm holding, I'm being very stupid right now. I'm literally, look at, why don't I take it off the tripod, huh? Why don't I use my brain? I'm excited today. Bonk, bonk. Oh, what's the artist's name? Is it it's like Shantae or Shatime. Frickin' hell. And this is a, this is one of my old drag makeup wipes. Y'all know that look? That might be a little crusty and nasty, but it was really hard to find something that looked good in this frame. And I think that it looks good. Anyway, bonk, bonk, bonk. Can we talk about the MLP Irregular Choice collab? Yes, I literally can't get over it at all. Is there a new collection? I'll die. I will die. Okay. I think I have to do this through YouTube. I hope that doesn't explode the world. View channel. Yes, I'm live, and no, there's no thumbnail. That sucks. Click it. Don't explode. Can I edit it? What the hell? Damn. I think I do have to actually go walk to my freaking computer to fix that. That's crazy. There's no way. Yeah, no, it just doesn't show up for me on my back end, and it won't let me edit it from the, like, front end. Okay, you're gonna have to see up my nose for a second. I'm so sorry. The wipe, doesn't it, like, it was kind of the only thing that looked okay in that frame. And then also, like, the wiggly of the wiggly, and there's wiggly, and there's also wiggly over here. I don't know why it does that. And it's also like, haha, also you can't fix it, hee hee, you know? It is a very rainy day today, my ponies. Bro, look at him. I love. Boing, 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 boing. I love my desk setup right now. It's very, like, cozy and good to do work at. This is a squishy thing that I squish when I'm in therapy and I'm freaking out. This is another squishy thing I squish. Things that are half decor and half Stimberly. Anyway, what am I doing? Bonk, bonk, bonk. I have like my tack stuff, like a pen holder, 2 stim toys. This is the guy that usually holds our SD cards. They're just all in use right now. He holds the little SD cards in a little basket. Okay. Also, this is my newest Patreon thing. Sorry, I'm very distractible. I blame Sunny. Hee hee ha 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 hoo ha. Isn't that cute? Okay. Watching Criminal Minds and Garcia uses a fun pen like that. What, to like to sign off on criminal cases? That's cuckoo. Okay. Edit. Yeah, I think I just have to do this. That's cuckoo banana, mama. That is cuckoo banana. Why does she do that? Anyway. There. Okay, that should help. It took me 8 minutes. I was like, do it first thing. Okay, did that fix it? Did that fix it? Did that fix it? Garcia's their tech lady. Oh, that's so funny. That is so cute. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Oh yeah, okay, so that also, I also very early in the stream wanted to talk about this, so that anyone who clicks on this and is like, ooh, I want to know how to do that, or what did I title the stream? What did I promise in this stream? I almost called it just like how I sew perfect patchwork. Okay, there is a promise and I will fulfill it, mama. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So, I am working on, I mentioned this in the last stream, a lovely cape. A Howells Moving Castle style cape in the style of the jacket. And this is for my sweet fiance to wear for our bestie's wedding, because they are the best man / slay of honor, the diva of honor. So I'm having fun. And basically, it's been a really long time since I sewed like patchwork like this, and I was really nervous because throughout school, my teachers would say, you're inconsistent, because again, parts and me changing and fluctuating capacity, etc., etc. Sometimes, like literally, my teacher, like proclaimed that I was really good at like doing that perfectly, and then another project would come and it would be like just like a little off. And it was like, wait, no, I thought that was my thing. What the hell? I thought I was the diva with the perfect points, with the blessed seams. I got my shit back. We are so back. I have locked in and I remembered who I am. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And this is the lining underneath. Want to see me try it on my very like comfy. This is such a comfy day outfit. Oh my god. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Here. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, there's also going to be a box pleat in the back. La 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 loo. Ha 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 hoo. Anyway. So slay. Isn't it super fun? Isn't it super fun? Yes, Oliver thrifted. This was a curtain and the pink stuff was a tablecloth. A circular tablecloth. So, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on, and I wanted to share my secrets because it's really not that hard. You just have to like, you do have to be extremely precise, but you can do that if you just go slow. Anyone can do this, you just have to be patient and like, you might have to unlearn some of your like sewing habits, you know? Hi, cute, oh my god. Hi, Diva. Kianatica? Oh my god, I'm so sorry for the awful username pronounce. Tried to shorten pronunciation. Girl, get your shit together. Oh, my brother turned 30 today. And I sent him a happy birthday. He just said thank you. Heart, heart, old man emoji. Yay, old man. Isn't that cuckoo? What the hell? What the hell? Anyway. La 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 la. That's Madoka Muguka. That's Maguka Maduka. La 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 la. They're literally absolutely smooching. Literally nothing in the world could bring them apart. And every single one is like that. Some of them are like, but a tiny, like, tiny bit off. But you can also just kind of ease that open. That's actually not off at all. Never mind, I'm perfect. Anyway, I want to show you how I do this, because it's truly not that hard. Look at the back side, isn't that cool? And then also on the back side, you can see, wah, wah. And this will also reflect the way it looks on the other side. La 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 la. Thank you! Yay! I love how much you can see how your skills have grown. Oh, thank you, Aiden. It is super duper fun. So yeah, let us pin some patchwork and let me show you how you too can achieve blessed seams. And on diamonds. I don't know if diamonds are technically harder than just squares, but it felt scarier. I saw an Instagram tutorial where someone did like teeny tiny itty bitty patchwork. And it was squares, and they ironed them all to fusible interfacing and then just like sandwiched and sewed the seams. It was really cool. So I was going to use that method. I bought a bunch of super lightweight, wide fusible interfacing, and then I got home and I just got so stressed out because I was like imagining all the ways. I was like, I think I would have better control if I just started with like a diamond of 4. And then I can match that perfectly to this. Like, this just gives me a lot more control, you know? So that's why I have chosen this method. And it has worked out very epically. Ooh, a sensory cube. Is it like one of those stimmy things where there's like buttons and a switch and like a toggle and a worry stone? I love that shit. A princess and a pauper unbreakable bond seam is cuckoo amazing. Yeah, tighter corners definitely feel scarier. I was just like, okay, the square thing is very straightforward to me. Doing it with diamonds, I was scared. I was scared. So, first of all, I just lay them out the way that it, you want it to be. Bonk, 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 bonk. And I make sure I do that because it's kind of hard to visualize it. Like, I have accidentally sewn this to this. Bonk, bonk. Like these edges together, and then you're like, oh, that's doing nothing for me. It has to be her. So I laid them out like that. And I pin them in pairs of 2. I sew those, I iron those, and then I pin them together. But the sneaky little tricks that make it absolutely perfect kissing little seams is all in the precision of the pinning. So first of all, you really just want to make sure everything is marked on there. It is very, oh no, you can see it there. It's shiny, like pastel fabric with a white water-soluble pen, because I couldn't use any of my heat go away pens, the friction pens, because I need to iron these multiple times over and still have the lines there. So anyway, that's one thing. Bonk and bonk. And bonk and bonk. So the first step is to make sure that you pin exactly, completely, like right on that point. The line that you've drawn for your pattern, you have to stay so true to it millimeter by millimeter. That is the T. Ooh. Giant fidget cube, but like in plush fabric form. Soft sensory fabrics, different textures. Teether beads for people who like shoe stems. Have bells and rattles in them. Lots of different things to make them unique for you. Bro, I want to eat the cube. That sounds beautiful. Yee, I'm so glad you're streaming this. It's so fucking cool. I'm glad. I hope it's not boring because I love sharing this stuff, and I feel like there's a million cosplays that have like diamonds or square patchwork like this. And yeah, it's super not hard. Well, it takes precision and patience. So if that's hard, maybe it's hard. Bonk, bonk. So put the pin right through that mama. Exactly, exactly. Line it up nice and flatsy-watsy. Can you come in tight? You know that guy, you guys get that guy that cuts bangs? I followed one of his tutorials and I asked my hairdresser, I was like, do you know that guy who says, can you come in tight? And she just laughed and went, yeah. She like silently laughed and went, yeah. I was like, yeah, I followed his like twisty tutorial. She was like, yeah, don't do that. I love her. She's like, yeah, don't be doing that. Just do this. I was like, thank you, Mama. She's like, I don't mind if you cut your own bangs, but you're gonna scare yourself, because I did. I cut them too short, and I was like, oh my god. So once again, I'm just finding that point. Bonk, 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 bonk. See, I literally have done like 10 little attempts because I want it to be perfectly on the edge. Like a freak. La 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 la. Okay. And then I'm gonna pin on the line. So if you flip it over, I can see the line that I did there. Oh, sorry that's so hard to see, but you just want to pin on your line in a way so that when you put it through the machine, the heads are facing you. Bonk, bonk. And this one, I pin it on there, and then I pin the rest of it into the seam allowance because you still want it facing that same direction. Yay! And I'm gonna throw another one in the middle just for silly, silly fun. Make sure it's exactly on the line so that all of our diamonds are the same, or that will suck later so bad. Ta-da. Ta-da. You do that again. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Pinning can be intimidating. I find sewing is like the moment of truth, especially if you're doing like a freaking scary ass like top seam or top stitch on a collar and there's like no going back. It's like you can unpick that, but it'll suck so bad. So then, doodly doodly doo, I want this and this, and again I lay it out to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. Haha. Yeah. And then I want the seams to go in, so I actually, let me use my brain. Using my brain. Using my brain. It's very easy to mess up the puzzle, especially if you are me. La 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 loo la. There we go. Okay, I think I would have messed that up. And then you pin like that so you can see the lines and the excess is going in the right direction. Ha 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 hoo hoo ha ha ha. Ooh, have you counted how many triangles there are? I did a little sketchy thingy to try and figure out like roughly how much more I'd have to do, / making sure I had enough fabric. And I didn't like finish it, but I got an idea. That's my planning thingy. So like, you know, maybe like 20, 30. I'll use my brain and then I'm gonna chop it there. Har har hee har. Okay, no, the tea is yet to come. And also let me not take forever doing this. Bonk. Ooh, and I have chapstick. I recently also like tidied up my little place and I have freshly assigned this little ceramic flower cup to be my like easy little go-to like accessible thing for when I'm sewing. And this little tin, I got it because it was cute and they were yummy, and this is where I keep my like dead, broken, or bent pins. This is my sharps container. That's one thing I learned in fashion school. You should have a sharps container. Hee hee har har. Hee hee har har. I'm sorry. we are a mix today. Okay. Pin it perfectly. Pin it perfectly. Bonk bonk. And for these, I just put it through, and then I poke the pin straight through each little point, and then I wait until I have both of them done to poke them through the second time, just to make sure it's super, super straight. Ha 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 ha. So I'm just holding them like that. And now I will stick them through this way. On the line, as we do. Bro, speaking of on the line, I can't wait for the music video for Don't Call Tonight for Lady Gaga, because I'm pretty sure that's the telephone sequel and freaking Beyonce is gonna be in it, and I'm gonna, oh my god. I love Lagadiga. Okay. Ta-da. Time to sew! I hope this isn't loud and awful. And I got some threads that match. Ha 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 ha. But I just have the pink one in the top of the machine. Hello. And I have actually a cream one in the bottom because you don't see these seams. It's just enough so that like if it pulls, you know, if you really yank and look in there, it's not like a you know. The thread doesn't look like she's not there too much. She's not stealing the spotlight. Okay. Time to sew. Let's come in tight. Coming in tight. Come in tight. That's, you're right. How am I gonna do this? I need this camera to be like right here. Ga 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 ga. Educational pixie stream. Yes, I promise I will just gossip after this, but I wanted to share this early in the stream in case people click on it because they're like, ooh, the title, and then I'm just talking about like fucking Pinkie Pie and how like the Grinch, you know, the lesbian Grinches stole Christmas. That's one of my most prevalent ecolalias. It has to stop. Yay, cross stitching body double sleigh. That's so sweetie. Here, wait, I just want to get a good angie. Who says the Grinch can't be a lesbian? Coming in tight. You gotta look about what's his name, Wayne Tuggle Hair. It's just when he asks the person filming to come in close, but he just says it the same every time. You know. Okay. Again, we want to sew so carefully. Should make sure my machine's not gonna do anything silly. This is so moment of truth. This is scary. I'm attempting to do this perfectly on the internet live. So hopefully I do not make a fool of myself. Can't put in the bobbin thing. Okay. Oh, can you see it all? Does that help? Is that better? I don't know, y'all. Here, wait. Let me fix this. Who says the Grinch can't be a lesbian? Why can't two lesbians be the Grinch? All we want to do is slay all day. Christmas Day and Season 2. We are the CEOs of stealing Christmas. We are the CEOs of rolling up your rug. Okay. Got it. Sorry, that's from a Smosh. Try not to laugh. Bonk. Yay! Okay. Yeah. I was like, girl, how are you gonna teach the people if the people can't see what the hell's going on? Slay. Ooh, I can zoom! Okay. Yay! Okay. We have come in tight. Let's go. La 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 la. Look at that, slay, slay, slay. We have 2 of these and they're going to get a little stitch. Make sure you stitch all the way through the seam allowance. For some reason, for a long time, I would start like where the line is. Go into the seam allowance, or you'll have little holies. And if we had little holies in between all of these, that would be unholy. Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot in the body shop. Doing something unholy. Okay. Mommy don't know. Sorry, shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Now I'm gonna have to try so hard not to. Okay. Back stitch. And then just sew very carefully along the line. Bonk. Gonna get this thread out of the way. Oh, very clumsily. Bonk. I remove the pin to make sure it can just go through super seamlessly, but I point my finger right at the tiny little hole where it is to make sure, again, it's super exact. So there's one, or I guess I should plug in my iron. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop. I texted my mom to go watch the stream. Let's go, queen! I saw her sewing as well. I saw her sewing and I commented a picture of my project. I was like, hee hee hee. We are like Cinderella's little mice. Mommy don't know. Stevie and I came up with the best Kids Bob version of that. Ooh! The thread is gone. Wait, okay, I'm gonna wind up a bobbin of this stuff now. Yay! Stevie and I came up with the most genius Kids Bob version of that ever, and then we tag teamed the fucking group chat, and together, I took a screenshot of it because we did it in unison like freaky little twins and bolded the words. Mommy don't know daddy's getting pop at the candy shop doing something unhealthy. I fucked that up so bad! Mommy, no, daddy's getting pop. I crack me up, you know? And that's all we need. That's a hard song to try and sing live. Those are hard notes. I'm gonna spare you. Yay! And that is Miss Bobina. Miss Bobina Threadington. Let's go. Also, my last stream did in fact get limited ads because I played like 3 seconds of the fucking Milkshake Man's TikTok! TikTok will get you even if it's a local elderly man making milkshakes. Bye, Nico! Bye, every pony! Oh my god, bye, Aiden, have fun. Have fun on the violin. And hello, Hex. Welcome. Sewing machine isn't that loud? Was that loud? I hope that wasn't that loud. Give it a little kiss. So, that was disgusting. I did not need to give y'all a visual for that. I'm so sorry. Retitling this stream to my apology. Guys, would you guys bully me if I titled my new YouTube video, The 5-Petal Flower Situation is Crazy? I have to close my faces. Because it's literally just me talking all about my brand. And that's like the YouTube joke is that like literally it's such a cliche, like stupid YouTube title. But it's so funny, and I'm like, would people know it's ironic? And is it ironic if I'm still making that the title? The 5-petal flower situation is crazy. Speaking my truth. I like the idea of titling things like slightly unhinged, but not untrue. Okay, once again. Gonna give that bobbin a second to settle in also. Sometimes they like are cranky. Bonk. This is potentially the hardest line to see of all time. Who up not seeing they line? Bonk. So take this out really carefully, keep it super still, and point my finger right at that hole. Point my finger right at that hole. Egg stitch. Yay! Okay, didn't turn on my iron, but that's okay, because guess what? We can hang out while she gets going. What about that thumbnail text? I have no idea. The thumbnail has to be so dramatic. Actually, the thumbnail is gonna be, I posted this, where did I post this? On Instagram and on my Facebook has the full version. Lol. So it won't be full clickbait, you know? Because I like to be a good person. Come on, girl. Yeah. Ta-da! The 5-petal flower situation is crazy. Yay! My studio was such a mess because like that rack isn't usually like, that was right here. Like that's not where she goes. But for the picture, I wanted to have da sign and da whack. Da whack. 100 to go. 100 what? So me just displaying this selfie of me while I go, ugh. That is crazy. What apps did I just expose that I have? Reddit. Reddit and Notion. That's okay. Okay, iron. Iron. Is it iron or iron? Because iron is how it's spelled. But I have been bullied / lighthearted / joke for how I say iron. Now I don't even know how I say it anymore. I've lost myself. Mommy don't know Daddy's getting pop at the candy shop. doing something unhealthy? How could he? He knows how much I value, I don't know, non-GMO beverages. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Ooh! It's like we watched a queso reacting to how it's made yesterday, and he kept being like, that's what'll get you. That cornstarch, the cornstarch will get you. He was just like, I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way. That's the iron. That's the iron. The fit in the pictures diva. Thank you. It's literally bracelet worn as a necklace, skirt worn as a top, tucked into my bra. Have you heard the clean lyrics for Miniskirt by Ashnikko? No. I think it's on the More Queso channel. I think so. Stevie put it on. It was so funny. The cornstarch is what'll get you. It's like, he funny. Okay, I'm gonna put the sample over here. Not the sample, the rest of it. The Festivus for the rest of us. And I will place these like this, like little friends. Ta-da. Cornstarch does in fact get ya. Itty bitty skirt. Ooh. You should send that in the music Discord so I don't forget. That sounds tea. Ah. My mama says your studio is beautiful and would love help decorating her own. Oh, that would be so fun. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I just put a bunch of stuff on the walls and also cleaned up the other day. It was in a state, y'all. It was in a state. And I still need to do like an epic closet clean out. I might do like a spring cleaning stream, but also that's very intimate. Like showing you all of the contents of my closet that I haven't looked at for a while. It's really not that bad. It's the up here area. You know, not awful. Okay, okay. Things on the floor, yes. Okay? Okay? But we organization and etc. It's not awful. Medium awful. These are like from when I moved from my house, from my parents' house, and and this is just a bunch of old sewing patterns. I should probably give those to a thrift store or a vintage store or something. These are my binders from college, and this is just a bunch of bulky fabric that could so be organized better, and I could definitely keep my giant scrap bins up there. If anyone's been to my house and used my bathroom, you know to the left of the bathroom is where I keep like all of my fabric scraps. I have a big Tupperware thing, and I have 2 large clear bags. One for big scraps and one for little scraps. Okay? And they're huge, and I'm kind of tired of looking at them there. I'm kind of tired of looking at them. I think I might be moving stuff around tonight. If there's anything I love, it's moving stuff around. Anyway, yeah, press your seam. Press your seams if you didn't get that. That's very important. Ta-da! Now you have 2 pressed divas. What is making them so angry? You know? I crack me up. So, this is the first moment of truth, okay? Can you come? Bestie, I fear you need a spring cleaning. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah. 5 ever ago. Also, she calls you Peaches. Oh my god. That makes me so happy. Oh! I'm doing my taxes at the back of the club! Stop! Oh my god, Magical, that's so funny. Peaches is so freaking sweet. Your mom is so sweetie. I'm so excited for the wedding. Okay, did I mess this up? No. Yes? No. See, it's so easy to just like la 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 la, and then you're like, oh fuck. So yeah, first big moment of truth, we need to pin this and their little lines oh so delicately together. And that is what I love about Christmas. Okay. And I'm gonna use little dressmaker pins. So the way that I do this, how much can I zoom in? You need to pin literally in between the fabrics. You do not actually want your pin piercing fabric if you can help it. You want to find that line. Bonk. Can you see the line at all? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. So it goes meow, and just make sure it's the same on the other side. We know it is because we sewed it good. We sewed it up real good, and we ignore whatever the fuck is happening here. Remember when I said the bobbin gets angry? It got a little angry. Sometimes when they're just settling in, she's like, rah. Sorry, my accent's all over the place. Earl. Okay. Rural PEI Islander teaches you how to sew perfect diamond patchwork. Bonk. So we're gonna sneak right in betwixt. Can you see that? Can you see that? You know me! Oh my god, hi! Oh my god. Oh my god. We missed you, welcome. Just got off of a theater play. Oh my god, amazing. Now that we know you can zoom in, this stream is A1 professional. I know, isn't that kind of tea? Okay. Bonk, 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 bonk. There. So that is going literally between. Like she is one with the threads. We basically want to be one with the threads. And then, bonk, we need to find the exact same spot on the other one. La 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 la. Okay. And again, going through that. Sometimes I'll do it once and just check. Where are we, my Alma? So I need to go down a little bit. I need to go down like 2 stitches. This is like the hold your breath moment. Bonk. Okay. I believe she's been bonked. Again, I'm gonna check those lines that are really hard to see. Perfect. That is very important to get exactly perfect. That is part of making the thing perfect. And once again, especially with this long ass thing here, hello, I like to leave this just going straight through one way until I get these edges secured to know that the line is perfect. No stab fingies. No spill blood. Yes, Howl inspired. Yes, this is a Howl inspired cape for Stevie to wear for Soph and Oliver's wedding, which is coming up. So, I'm gonna go right through the points. Make sure it's perfect. It would have been more ideal if I had a water-soluble pen, because these wax lines are a little bit thick, you know? Like, we're at the point where, like, we don't want the line itself to be, like, more than 3 millimeters, like, wide, because you want to know the literal exact millimeter that you're poking. I love this type of, like, uber precise sewing. So then I'm gonna get this guy down here. Isn't it super pretty? Yeah, the fabric is gorgeous and it's all thrifted. Okay, find this point. Tuck it like that. Pin it forward into the seam allowance. And then I'm going to take this and pin straight upward into the seam allowance. So perpendicular to the line that we're gonna sew. And then that exact spot bonk, hi. Right here, where this pin enters, that is the intersection that we want to get perfect. So we're aiming for that. And when we sew, the goal is to slow down and again, basically put our needle in that hole that should be basically going in between the fabric. Yes, a sustainable slay as always. Class is in session right now. No, definitely feel free to like just chat about stuff also. I didn't want to like take away a stream by making it like super yappy. But I also was like, hey, I should like actually show people how I'm doing this. Because I feel like there's so many cosplays and costumes that this could be applied to. Bonk, bonk. Pinning on the line like this is easy. Easy peasy. You just check both sides. Because we know starts here, ends here. Find this here. Bonk. Is my whole noggin in front of it? Yes, a little bit. A little bit noggin for my life. Little bit of camera for my strife. Little bit of howl for my castle. Little bit of... Okay. Ta-da. Let's take her to the machine, lads. Yeah, does anyone have weekend plans? I'm just gonna keep working on this. I'm thinking, oh my god, the Zoom's crazy! Don't like quote me on this forever and ever and ever, meaning this might not happen, but I'm gonna try with my whole heart and soul to get the video out tomorrow. The 5 petal flower situation is crazy. That's so funny. Magical has no idea what mine looks like. Ooh, it's so exciting. For some reason, thrifting costs more here. Like, why? Yeah. We just had a new thrifty boutique-y place open up. And you'd think it would be more expensive because it's like curated. They literally have a washing machine where they wash it. It's called Outfits with a Z. It's right downtown and it's really awesome. And for some reason, the prices are literally better than like Value Village, which is like the other main big box, like, you know, it's Savers in the US that we go to like begrudgingly. Because it's the biggest option, unless you want to go to fucking Salvation Army, which I would rather die. Ooh! Okay, moment of truth. Well, actually, at first, it's just a little spring walk. And I am gonna bring the camera in, don't worry, I just want to get my foot on the ground! Sorry. That's the like rest of the table thing for this. Falling. Oh, Hex! Ooh, congrats, enjoy! Enjoy. Oh, first look in private vows. I'm gonna scream and kick and scream. I'm gonna freak the hell out. Sorry, I mean, I'm gonna be really normal. I'm gonna be really, really normal about your wedding. I'm gonna be so normal and not cry. I'm also gonna throw in a crissy-crossy pin, because that is the way I have been doing it here. Can you see what I'm doing, kind of? Here? I literally feel like a teacher. My teacher starting to do stuff and us being like, you're off the camera. You're off screen, queen. So then we're gonna do this again, perfectly perpendicular. Actually, this pin is bent. She's going to hell. Oh, fuck. Come on, y'all. Ta-da. Okay, sorry, that was being difficult. I guess that's a thick one. So yeah, you want to have that T shape. And we're aiming for, again, where it enters her. Yeah. Everyone is sobbing with love. Hee 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 hee. Me when I'm crying because everyone's a sweetie. You guys are so sweetie cutie. It's always so exciting and so wonderful to spend these afternoons with you. Not to be parasocial and lame. It's not parasocial to enjoy the people in your stream. Okay, slide. Get the pin out of there ASAP. Bonk. Starting in the seam allowance, back stitching, and following that line that you can actually see somewhat decently. Hooray. La la la. I'm gonna uber zoom. Sorry if that's kind of crunchy, but you want to be close, okay? So, straight shot this on the line. We have reached the impasse. This is the literal moment of truth. Can you see that at all? Sort of, kind of, sort of, kind of, kind of, sort of. Sort of, kind of, sort of. Hi, Buddy Bonbon. Yes, we are working on a sewing project. I feel like you can't see that very well. Ooh, ooh. Wait. Meow. Meow. Okay. Moment of truth. And make sure, obviously, the seam allowance is flat everywhere. Whew, so I'm going to start by pulling her. Hee hee. And you can also straight up walk it with the turn dial. But I think I am going to walk it in. Nice! Okay. I think we got it, chat. I think so. And then it's just smooth sailing. Except maybe take out the pin. No, you're okay. I'm just talking to myself now. Oh, yeah, tell the pin is still in there, girl. Okay. La 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 la. Wait, shouldn't it be what's the merry-go-round of life theme? I need to press this, but I did it! Yay! Okay. Press to impress, and then we'll look at it. We'll look at it betterer. La 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 la. I started using this iron again. I love her. I am sad though because it does come in like pastel pink, mint, and yellow, but guess what? I will survive. Okay. La 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 la. Na, come on. Okay. Sorry, I'm so musical this stream, girl. It is the sun of her shining. The Shining, but it's me. Oh yeah, look at that. I'd like some of that. Oh my god, yeah. Oh yeah. And try not to fuck up all of the other seam allowance. Also, the seam allowance is not very cute, sorry. It will be lined. La 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 la. Hoo ha 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 hee hoo ha hee ha hoo 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 hoo. Hoo ha ha ha. Yay! It worked. Bonk. Bonk. Let me get you a better angle. But yeah, anyway, tutorial has been concluded. I just wanted to make sure I showed that real good. Too many streams. I'm like, I'm gonna crochet all stream, and then I simply yap. Simply yap. Yeah. Perfect. Just perfect. Just perfect. Ta-da. Ta-da. The points are so on point. Your mom's so funny. Yay! Oh, sorry, my forehead. La 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 la. Sorry, the fucking yeah. That's camera. That's camera, and look at them kiss. Look at them kiss. Look at them kiss. Damn. That's queen. That's diva. And that's slay. And also, if it's like ever so slightly off, like I have one that I was like, I bet I can make that super duper perfect just by easing it, like wiggling it in. I think, yeah, this one, where it's like kind of the pinks are like getting a little too close for comfort, you know, like let's keep this PG. But I can like press it out and wiggle the actual seams. This is how my sewing teacher would do it. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. So you can get her out of there, you know? You can save her. Yay! Here, wait. Yeah! Oh! Oh my god. That was cuckoo. Okay. Ta-da! Yes, you can kind of... The way I would do it with two hands is I would take it like this and go like E, and kind of in like a circular motion if it's just like that much of a difference, and you can ease that out. I'm pretty sure that's the right word for that. Hooray! I hope that was okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the like sew along with me / kind of educational stream. Yay! Isn't that fun? Yay! That's diva, that's slay. New vocal stem unlocked. Oh god. I'm so sorry. Yay! Howl is so incredibly gender. Yeah. The shining of Sunny. No, literally. The shining. Is there stickers around? That's such a good question. I actually closed the door. Is there a sad cat? Is there a happy cat? No cats. No cats. That's sad. I bet I could summon them. God, I wish I was here sooner. Oh, you're so okay. Texture of your hair is so cute with the short cut. Thank you. Thank you. It was like extra short this time. And I kind of had to like, I had to find the right way to style it so that I didn't feel like it was going like curly on top. I was like, oh no, I look like my dad. My cat always looks my way when you do the pet voice. Kitty? No kitties. No Sag. Thank you. Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Now I want kitty. Unplug iron before you gallivant. Bonk. I overslept too much. Oh my gosh, Bunny Bonbon, you're so okay. This is not school. You are not arrested. You know when you don't go to school and you get arrested? Where's the kitty? I'm still streaming. I'm looking for cats.
For cats?
Yeah. Where's the meows? They're probably under the bed.
I think so.
Say hi to stream.
Hi.
Stevie says hi. Sable was summoned. Where the hell are the meows? I'm sorry, y'all. I think they're having their epic snooze. It is a rainy day and a day for snooze. Yay! I hope that was fun and epic. I'm going to keep working on this. And then, yeah, the way that you add them together is that you just keep doing that. I've been doing them in chunks like this because, again, I think that gives me a lot more control. And yar, yar, yar. And hardy har har. Hello, everybody. Today is my birthday. Slide. It is epic snooze time. Epic snooze time indeed. I love you, my sweets. I will see you next weekend. Unless someone explodes. I hope that you stay warm, you stay slay, and that your soul emits a light that touches the earth. Sorry, I'm so tired. Okay, good night. It's 1 p.m. Okay, bye. Love you. Please, no one explode. Yes, okay, Slay. Everyone, do not spontaneously combust. Please stay in one piece and enjoy your life.